Hello, I am Ishwar Paudel speaking from Jhapa Birtamod, which lies in eastern part of our country, Nepal, and I live in Jhapa district, which has just the border sharing with India and Indian border. West Bengal and Bihar is not so far from here, and the West Bengal Siliguri, which is just about 40 to 50, or it might be 60 kilometer far from me. Yeah, you can see my city view. I am recording this at I think yeah, I am recording this at noon, so we can see the beautiful Birtamod city here. Okay, let's watch all around. Okay, so let me introduce about the Vipassana course which I had done just before the Diwali. Okay, yes. Yeah, and yes, I had and let me introduce first and what who can attend the course Sathipathan Sutta, which I had just completed just before the Diwali, and we had our greatest Nepalese festival Dasai, which might be called Dasara in India, but there are some differences. During Dasara, all the Indians worship Durga. They worship for Goddess Durga, and at the 10th day they put crackers and fire on Ravana, and then Dasara is finished. But in Nepal we had quite different culture. We worship Durga. We worship as Durga Puja similarly, and from the 10th day to the full moon day, we put tika. Yes, and we put tika and jamara, and we get blessing from our elders, which is yeah, and that festival is called Dasai in Nepal. And just after the Dasai, and there is another most beautiful and the festival of light, Diwali, which we called Deepavali or Tihar in Nepali. In Nepal, during that period, I had during that period I had attended the course Sathipathan Sutta in Italy, which is around 76 kilometers far from my city, and there were different citizens, yeah, most of Nepali, Indians, and rest of the others, and so we are of different countries. Just after the Nepali, there were most of the Indians, because we had in that Italy, which lies just a few kilometers far from here, and that is reachable by many borders of India. So once we had completed the Vipassana course for 3 times, and with one service, they are eligible for the Satipathan course. Yeah, and their colleague were similar like that. So I have, and course we had, yeah, and that I have just I had just talked about the courses. Sathipathan Sutta is its intermediate course, which have full 7-day meditation, and we have Mangal Maitri at 8th day, and during the 8th day, in 10th day course, we get escape from the center at the morning, but there was quite different during the afternoon. Yeah, after the there, yeah, and there was a similar Maitri time that was around 10 o'clock, and after that we had group meditation and discourse, and when we released, it was about 8 no, it was about 4 or 5 p.m. in the evening. So I had my own bike and I returned on the same day, but those colleagues who had came from afar, they stayed in the center and they released from there. And yes, in summary, Sathipathan Sutta, we meditated there for 7 days, and on 8th day there is Mangal Maitri, and during the evening time they release from the center. We can get out from the center, and the time was actually the same, similar to the 10th day course. We get up in the a.m. in the morning, and then we get into the Dhamma hall at 4:30, and after that there is same lunch time from 6:30 to 8, and there is one difference that the chanting, the morning chanting of Goenka Guruji, in the 10th day course it was around 30 minutes, but in Sathipathan Sutta there is around 90 minutes chanting, so it is so long chanting. And and that is the most difference I had felt there. And all the time schedules and all the food I have culinary items are same as the 10th day course. And in talking about the Satipathan, and there was the instruction of the Goenka Guru was so clear that he just introduced for initial 5 minutes, and then total absolute silent for 1 hour, and just at the end anekarakaditoshi, and that we can hear that voice at the end. So I like that very much. And there was no any disturbance, no any instruction in the middle, because we are already the old student. So Guruji did not think that we should he should instruct us in every phase and every minute. And it was well, in that case we are being old student, and we had several times of 10th day meditation. So he didn't think so he might make the course of absolute total silence. And when there is a total silence for about 1 hour, our mind gets wandering, and it's just it is like the horse in open field, and it can go anywhere, everywhere. And just after the 1 hour, when the bell rings, we get notification. uh, but in the 10th day course there was instruction of the Goenka Guruji in the middle, which and that makes us, when our mind wanders, and again there is, we can hear the instruction of the Goenka Guruji, and that instruction just deviate from our mind wandering to the work. But in the Satipathan, if its mind wanders, it wanders, and every time it's absolutely wanders for its full course. And when we had and after some days when we had focus on it, and it was so absolute focus that there is no one to disturb, or no other any instruction to follow. So when we keep on awareness and the focus, it goes on the similar way. And and what I was about to talk, meditation technique, okay, let's just remind it. During as similar to the 10th day course, we had Vipassana in 3rd day, and we had done Anapana for 3 days. And there also he don't instruct us in between in the middle, just there is also he first instruct us, and then we keep on working, and at the last Goenka Guruji instruction we can hear. And during the meditation is like that in the group sitting, but at another time there is no any instruction, we can meditate in the hall or in the cell. I felt more sensation staying in the cell, and and the most important thing is that we can get to read and write during the center. In the Satipathan we can write, and they provide us pen, book, and ball pen also. So it is one of the just a unique course in the Vipassana meditation, where we can get to read and write. So if your mind wanders, if some ideas come, you can note them in your copy. And during the discourse of Goenka Guruji, we also get into the hall with our books, copy, and ball pen also. It was so nice that staying in the garden and just reading books, which was then that was the instruction of the Lord Gautam Buddha, and that was provided us, and which was written in language Pali, and that was translated into Hindi. And so I was so happy to be in that Sivir. Yeah, and it was so amazing and joyful that just we were sitting in the evening and just outside of our residence and reading books. Yeah, and that book was about the all the books was about the teachings of Gautam Buddha, and which was written in Pali. And in the evening, Goenka Guru just explain each and every word during the discourse, and we can also get there to note down. And he also explains about the differences of language that might occur due to the long time, and what was the actual meaning of the sentence before during the time of Buddha and in recent days, and in Hindi also he also translated that. And we were provided the books where in the evening Goenka Guru explains each and every words and paragraph, and that is like the college class. Goenka Guru spell out the phrases in the Pali language, and he explains in Hindi as similar in the book. And that was yeah. And yeah, in 10th day course there are lots of volunteers who just keep on maintaining here and there, just they in the, want to control us, but there were no and yeah, and in the Sathipathan there were few volunteers and no one was to guide with us. And yeah, we are also self-guided, and no one to disturb, no one to order, just if you like to do something you are able to do. And it was yeah. And it is like that. After the yeah, okay, let's to the okay, yeah, keeping the all the things at the bottom, we had after the course I felt I was just overthinking is gone. I stay so calm. And when I see there is what we call between, when the yeah, okay, when the mind wanders fast, then I can notice myself that mind is wandering. And when I feel, when there is a mood off, or there is a bad feeling, then I can see myself it is bad feeling. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's me introduce to the Goenka ji also. He had explained that there are types of mind and types of mind disordering. Yeah, and he has explained each and every during most of the topic he has explained there. Just if I am happy, then happy mind is there. If I am sad, mind is sad. Like that he has explained that 40 types of mind deviation, and he had explained each. And when there is any sensation after the meditation class, when my mind wanders, when I get a little bit angry or dissatisfied or sad, then I can see that my mind is now sad, my mind is happy, and yeah, and my mind is on next mood. I can notice that, and I can see myself, my and yeah, okay, and I can see myself, my mind condition. This has improved, and it feels so calm, and it feels so peaceful after the meditation course. And I can stay for even longer time with myself. And it is the and I recommend you all who watch my this video. I am from Nepal. My native language is Nepali, and so there are I had seen many people from abroad and India also. So they won't understand my Nepali language. So I am recording this video in English, and I hope you and you all the guys who love who wish to meditate and who want to uplift their meditation course, and this video would be helpful for them. And thank you so much for listening my experience of Vipassana Sathipathan. And okay, namaste. Wish you all the best to all the people of the world with the metta of Gautam Buddha. And I request you all with my Maitreya, you all all beings may be happy, all stay safe, all be free from sorrow, and your yeah and when your mind is focused and when your mind calm, your all the external work that would be in the progress. And okay, let's me note to you one thing that Goenka Guru had said that when you go for the meditation, we focus on breath and we focus on the sensation of the body, but when we back to our work, we must give full focus to our work outside. And he also explained that when we had our attention to internal body and to the external work, then only the external work and then external work get uh, destroyed, and only our half focus is on the work. So during the work, no any internal focus, just keep focus on your work and do the work in perfectly. And when we are in meditation mode, and when we are in and when we are in morning or evening meditation, just we focus our sensation and breath, our internal body. And when we go for work, we focus on external things. And we further that, far more than that, when we are in meditation, we focus on our internal sensation. So don't mix internal and external during the work. Keep full focused on your work. That was the most crucial message from Goenka Guru. This is just for you. Keep it sacred. Bye. Wish you from the land wish you all from the land where the Gautam Buddha was born, Nepal. Bye.